sounds of the UW Varsity Band will fill the Kohl Center this Friday for the first of 2 nights of spring concert performances.
Highlights of this year's show include music of the 90s and, of course, the music of Taylor Swift.
The director of the band is celebrating 5 years already of making Badger memories. Dr. Corey Pompey is back with us in the studio. Hi, Corey. So good to see you.
It's great to see you.
5 years. Boy, time flies when you're having fun,
It does
right?
fly.
Tell us a little bit about this year's spring concerts.
Well, this year we're playing some new music. Well, shall I say different music from what we played last year. And as you just mentioned, there'll be some Taylor Swift and some music from the 90s and some music from some other people as well. Hopefully, music that spans generations.
Yeah.
How do you select which pieces or which artist you're going to cover?
It's really difficult, actually. In the spring, we send out a survey. So, for example, we sent out a survey last week to the students about music that they would like to play for the upcoming academic year. So, it's a matter of going through that survey, finding out what the students will like to play. So what actually ends up being performed is a combination of things that they would like to do and often some ideas that staff members may have as well.
Oh,
but it's
great.
Mostly student generated.
That's great. What is the difference between the marching band and the varsity band?
Well, how can I explain it? I would say just the name, really.
Really?
Because when you see the marching band, you see us marching.
Yeah.
When it's the varsity band, it's us when we're indoors. A smaller group, so the marching band is everybody, and usually the varsity band is a subset of the marching band.
And how many members of the band are there now?
Well, in the fall, it was close to 300. In the spring, we're usually around 250.
Wow.
So on stage this weekend, there should be 256 students.
What kind of emotions do you experience when you're on that stage with your players, with your
That's
students?
a good question. This is going to sound really, really bad, and I hope I don't. I try not to experience too many emotions,
You have a
actually.
job to get done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I try to stay even-keeled. I can't say that always happens, but I really do try to stay level-headed and hope that the music that the students are performing or is performing, whichever is the correct way to say it. My hope is that the music will generate the excitement for the public. That's not to say I'm not enjoying myself or anything like that. It's just that I'm trying to be focused and not get things too high or too low.
It's such a great time. It's always a bittersweet thing because it's the beginning of the end of the academic year, and then maybe you get a little chance to exhale for a while and before the
Just
summer,
a little bit
before the summer and the fall start. But it's so much fun. Everybody really looks forward to the concert. It's Friday night and Saturday night, 7:30 at the Kohl Center. Have a great concert. Good to see you.
Thank you so much. Good to see you all as well.
Thank you very much for being here.